Shout out to our technician, Julio. Yeah. Something real smooth for y'all. Let me do a couple of bars on this fine Sunday evening. Yeah. Won't you love me? I just want you to touch me, do what you do. Make me feel like your man. I know you want another, but I am your only lover. So grab my hand, lead me, teach me how to love. Show me how all the positions I like, so I can. I'm sorry, I got carried away. I'm so sorry. We are live too. Damn. I am so sorry about that, y'all. I am so sorry. That is so unprofessional.
I just finna turn my bed.
Excuse me.
Turn my bed, y'all.
All right. Good evening.
I really was finna turn my bed.
Happy Sunday to everybody. This is the Real Spill After Dark. I'm your lame ass co-host, Cold Steel, and today we have our host back. Hey yo. That's right. No. I know what y'all thinking. That ain't Miss Elliott. That is Ayo of the Real Spill After Dark podcast. All right. So now we just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Missy fine now. Yeah, she lost that weight.
I ain't don't know.
I'm sorry, that was disrespectful. That was so disrespectful. I could have came with somebody better than that. She said Tony Braxton.
I don't even look like her.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Oh, fuck you.
Foxy Brown, man?
No, I do not.
No, she bad looking now.
Well, fuck
I
you.
think of somebody for the show out.
Well, fuck
all right,
you.
okay. A Brooks and I Latham. Yes.
I don't even look like her.
All right. As I was saying, like, subscribe, share. We hope that y'all still there. Yo, we want to advertise this and let everybody know, man, this week, starting tomorrow, is the inaugural celebration podcast week. There's also entrepreneur week. You know what I'm saying? We got vendors out there, businesses. Can you pull up the flyer? I need to have this flyer on standby. But we've been posting the flyers so y'all can go to our pages. You can also go to Jermaine Mobley's page or the Pulse Network page, but you can go to all the Real Spill Podcast page on Facebook at the Real Spill Podcast, Real Spill Podcast #3 for YouTube, and you can see the information there, man. It's all this week. I'm going to pull up the address for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be professional. Okay, here we go. Boom. Inaugural Podcast Festival hosted by Ep63. Okay. It's going to be at 1603 5th Avenue North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203. Starts tomorrow, but the Real Spill After Dark and Real Spill Podcast will be there Saturday, June 28th. We'll be hitting the stage at 11:50 a.m. to 12:40 p.m. Okay? So y'all come out there and check us out. We're going to put on the show for y'all. You know I'm going to get ignorant. I'm probably going to end up coming out my clothes or something. Me and Aldous might do like a little old school dance routine or something, man. You know, he used to be in the hype man for the Fat Boys back in the day. We used to be the hype man, backup dance for the Fat Boys. So anyway, man, y'all come through, check us out. That's gonna be Saturday, June 28th. There's gonna be a lot of other great podcasts there. Like I said, it's free. You know, you can rub elbows with people, man, get to know people, network. It's going to be owners out there, people who start their own business. It's going to be a good look, man. So y'all show up. So like I said, go to all our pages and definitely check us out. And we appreciate it. Okay? So now we're going to get into the episode 63. Teach me. All right? I guess it's self-explanatory. But we are referring to relationships. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
When you're in a relationship with somebody, we saying that the man and the woman are asking the other person to show them how they want to be loved. Is that what we doing?
Right.
Okay, look at that. I'm smart. All right, so that's what we doing. Episode 63.
You already knew what it was.
Well, you know they don't know that. So yeah, okay. Yeah, episode 63. Teach me. So yeah, let's get into it. You got some questions or something? Or how you doing it?
Okay.
Let me get my tea.
Lord, how much of you
The whole Cardi B one. She should have Cardi B. She should have taught Offset how to teach. You know how to love her. They would have stayed together. It's important to
Okay.
communicate.
Are you open to
Oh,
teach a woman? Okay, so if you like a girl, or well, I say a woman. If you like a woman,
yeah, no R. Kelly over here. We don't date women. No girls.
yes, you do.
I'm listening. Yeah, go
Yes, you
ahead.
do. So, okay. So,
Mm.
if you got a woman that you like,
Mm-hmm.
but she just don't know how to love you,
Mm.
are you willing to teach her?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I would definitely try to, explain to her, share my love language with her. Try to make sure that, she knows what I like and most importantly, I'm gonna ask her what she likes as well. But, just staying on me. I'll break it down, I'm pretty simple. But, the thing is, I think a lot of times with women, because that's all I date is women, is that I think sometimes they are accustomed to doing certain things, just like men can be too as well. So it's like you could teach them, but it's like, are they willing to what's the word? Be submissive, I guess, and do what you ask them to do to please you. Because if it's something they feel uncomfortable with, or it's something they're just not used to doing on a regular basis, some of them may resist you. You know what I mean? And it's not that they don't want to be with you. It's just that hey, I ain't used to doing that. I don't know about all that. I feel uncomfortable doing that. So you have to also understand when you do teach people or try to teach people how to love you, they may not buy into it. And that kind of come with the whole compromising and meeting somebody in the middle type thing. You feel me? Because you talking about you like your toes to be cracked. You know what I'm saying? And if she ain't into doing that, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be a tough sale for her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you? You open to doing it? Teach somebody how to love you?
Yeah. I'd rather teach you than you just coming out trying to love me, because every woman ain't don't like to be loved the same way.
Mm-mm.
What's good for her might not be good for me.
Right.
I mean, like me, mine is more of actions.
Right.
Some women is about, you can tell them. But mine is more about action. I'm not flattered with talk. I'm flattered with actions.
Right.
So,
Right. But would you tell them what kind of actions? What, like, give an example of actions that you like.
emotional bonding.
Mm. What do you
Mm.
mean?
You don't know what emotional bonding means?
No, explain it.
I mean, show your emotions. I'm washing dishes. You come slap me on my ass. That's emotional bonding. Um, what? You showing your emotions.
Okay, okay.
You showing some type of emotions.
I thought it was like a fiction.
Yeah. To me, you showing some type of emotion because you finna. I mean, you love it. You showing your emotions.
Mm.
I think you showing your emotions.
Oh yeah,
That's
no
not
doubt, no doubt.
affection to me. Is like showing your affections to me is like, how can I say?
Take your
Take my
time.
car and go get a wide shore.
Okay, okay. I would say that'd be acts of kindness. But I dig it. I'm digging it. I'm with you. I'm with you. We on the same page. We on the same
No, to
page.
me, no, that's not. I mean, I ain't gonna say that's acts of kindness because as a man, I feel like that's what you're supposed to do anyway.
You exactly. You have to tell them that because, like you said, all men won't do that. You got
Yeah.
some men that think, oh well, shit, she was getting a car washed for me. She don't need me to wash her
Oh, I
car.
don't drive it, so why I'm washing?
Exactly. They trash. That's trash too. So my whole thing is, as a man, you supposed to come into the situation. Now, it's nothing wrong with asking questions, but be observant. When you see how she move and she got a certain routine, you supposed to start stepping in and doing those things for her, taking that pressure off her. Like I said, if you notice that, oh, okay, the trash man come pick her trash up on Fridays. You over there Thursday night. You know what? Let me go out here and empty all the trash in the house, put it in the trash can, roll out there to the curb for her so that baby ain't got to worry about doing that tomorrow morning. You see what I'm saying? Just little simple stuff like that. If you know that she always go get her gas on Wednesdays or Thursdays around that time, Gay, let me get your car. I'm going to go put the gas in the car for you so you don't have to worry about doing that in the morning.
Communicating is one.
Mm-hmm. Communicating is number one. Yeah.
Spending time together.
Yeah.
Building trust.
How do you build trust?
How do you build trust?
No, I asked you first. You don't answer a question by asking a question.
Basically, building trust that the person is doing what they supposed to do. They telling you they doing something and you trying to trust and believe that they're doing it, and they're showing you that they're not doing what they're not supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. So
they're not giving you a reason not to trust them. They're giving you all the reasons to trust them.
Right. So you give them that space to do what they do, and then they prove that by answering the phone, keeping their word, showing up on time, not being in places they're not supposed to be, or claiming that they don't go to, or whatever, that type of vibe.
Right.
They're talking about, man, I don't never go in the club. Then you call them, you hear the club music bumping. Where you at? Oh, yeah. Now, I ain't want to go, but Leon didn't want to go after work.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there, girl. All right, what else you got?
Do you think
Take your time.
Who is easier to teach to love, men or women? Men can be stubborn.
I'm gonna have to say women, probably, because
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was.
No, wait a minute. I said easy to teach.
Yeah.
Because women, what I'm saying is, I'm trying to.
Not easy, harder.
Harder to teach.
Yeah.
Men, it's hard to teach men. As a woman, it's gonna be hard to teach a man because most women, it's a lot. It depends on the woman. Don't get me wrong, there's levels to it. But a lot of women, they just extra, man. Like, you got some women got to have certain type of bath towel, certain type of sheets.
No, I ain't talking about that. That's bullshit. I'm not
but that's the reality of it, though. We got to consider
on that. Love, that's material. I'm not.
No, where I was going with that is excuse you. Okay, I'm making a point. What I'm trying to say is they have a certain lifestyle and a way of doing certain things. So if they're expecting this man to come in and operate in that lifestyle, that man may have a harder time adjusting to her versus him, because he probably only want like 3 or 4 things. You see what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, she like, well, yeah, I like it when the man, massage my feet, every night, right? And he looking like, damn, I just got out of work. I'm tired too, shit. But okay. And he ain't used to doing that on a regular basis. He used to probably just sitting down, chilling, watching TV. You know what I'm saying? That's his routine.
He watch TV and massage them feet.
Yes, he can. But I'm just saying, like, just giving that example, like, he may have some resistance towards that, especially if she want her feet rubbed every night. Okay, then let's just say, like I said, it's a situation where he wants to go buy her, products or stuff, groceries, whatever. And she like, well, I only like a certain type of drink. I only like a certain type of food. Because women are really picky.
Right. When it comes down to food, like, I don't like number certain type of grocery stores. Don't go shopping at all these different grocery stores. But see, like, pick where I get my food from. So that's kind of different.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's part of it. Because if the man is trying to step in and be like, well, I want to be a part of your life and I want to do certain things for you, you know what I'm saying, take that pressure off of you, and if grocery shopping is one of them, he going to have to adapt to what she like. And like you said, he may not shop at that grocery store. He may not buy the same seasoning that she get. He looking like, I ain't never heard of it.
He got to buy all the same seasoning.
So that's why I say women are more particular about things they like and how they do things versus men. For example, you and me both can be like, okay, I like steak. Then they like, well, Mr. Stuttermeyer, how you want your steak? I'm like, well done. Jimmy like, well, how you want your steak? You be like, okay, I want it medium well, but I want garlic on there, garlic butter, seasoning. See what I'm saying? So now, all I asked was the steak.
Medium well is the best.
That's what I'm saying. So women are normally a little more particular. That's all. Yes, I hear you.
You need to try it.
Well, no, I know. I'm just using an example. I know I'm gonna get the medium well as well, but I'm just saying though, I get it. Some people just like stuff a certain way. Like, men gonna be like, man, just give me some peas and love on me, kiss on me, and give me some, new, and I'm good. They ain't finna ask for nothing crazy. Like, most men are gonna be like, well, I need you to make my tuna sandwich a certain way and cut the crust off, or I need you to polish my shoes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't roll like that. There is some men out there like that, but most time men kind of simple. Women though, it's a lot. Like, from y'all buying feminine products to the deodorant y'all use, to like I said, the store
If I
y'all
miss a
shop.
degree, I'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just it's just different levels of women, and there's a lot more go into y'all lifestyle.
Don't buy
than
me
that.
Bath and Body Works. Buy me some perfume. Real women wear perfume. Don't spray your Bath and Body Works around my Chanel.
You got another question?
I'm just talking mess. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead with your question. I'm just talking noise.
And I'm blocking out the noise.
Well, whatever. You ain't blocking out them. Come on.
I should have stepped on your toe.
I wish you would.
Here's my first
You ain't
question.
crazy.
I'm retarded.
But you ain't crazy.
That
That's the
worse.
difference
That
between
worse.
retarded and crazy.
That word. Shout out to my retarded friend. Do you believe we should teach each other how to love us, or should you just let the person figure it out?
You should teach.
Mm.
Why would you let them fail if they teachable?
Well, some women like to sit back and see what the man gonna do on his own before they start giving them advice. They like to see.
So you can be mad.
I mean, my thing is you shouldn't be mad if you doing them like that, because my thing is you gonna have to expect that he gonna mess up somewhere if you just letting him freestyle. So I know some women they'll just be like, I just want to see how he handle me, and then from there I can correct him and show him different things. So they'll sit back for a month and just see if he does stuff like open the door, pay for all the meals, volunteering, helping out around the house, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. They'll just sit back and just watch him and monitor him and just see how he gonna respond. So some women kind of don't like to say anything. They kind of like to let the man fill it out. But I feel like you wasting your time that way.
Yeah, because you gonna fail at the end.
I ain't gonna say you're gonna fail, but it's just, you don't want him to get comfortable and then one day you just like, all the stuff you be doing, I don't like that. He like, what? You ain't never say nothing. So now he got to rework or, go back to relearning. He has to relearn, you know what I'm saying, or learn you for the first time when he could have been doing all that from the jump. I just feel like I tell women all the time, you should let a man know, what your expectations are. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's 5 things, 10 things, 15 things, whatever. And let him know up front so he can know what he getting into. Because if it's something he can't do, he got the opportunity to tell you right then and be like, oh, man, look, I would love to, but I ain't going to be able to handle that one. Or that one, you know what I'm saying? Versus you like, I just want to see if he going to step in and do it. Your grass need to be cut. You trying to wait to see if he going to pay for it or cut it himself. And he looking like, hey, your grass need to be cut. I've been coming over 2 weeks. You ain't going to know your yard, man. She looking like, what you going to do about it? See what I'm saying? But because she never communicated that to him, he thinking like, well, I figured you going to handle it. So, just little stuff like that. We got to talk to each other.
Well,
do
you think sex is a part of teaching?
Yes, it is. It's very important. I mean, because at the end of the day, everybody not the same. Some people into some freaky deaky stuff. Some people not into some freaky deaky stuff. So you go down there doing something you think finna, turn them on, and then they looking like, oh, no, player, I don't need you down there. And then you got some be like, well, I was hoping that you was gonna do this more or do that more. So yeah, I feel like you gotta share the information with them. I mean, because sex ain't supposed to be the most important thing, but it is extremely important in a relationship. I mean, let's just be real. We all like to enjoy each other's bodies, I guess if you want to say that. So yeah, it's best that you do share that information with them. And like I said, just say you some headache. You don't want to be going 2 months in, you looking like, damn, he ain't gonna never lick me down there. Like, why you taking so long? You know what I'm saying? And he don't even know you like that. So you got to let him know something. You got to tell them, we adults, man. We got to communicate, share information with people, and let people know that, hey, this is how I like it. If you with it, come get it. You know what I'm saying? You heard what I said? If you with it, come get it. Okay. I'll tell them what I like. I
shouldn't have asked that question.
I'll tell them what I like. I ain't scared. They don't never do it over still.
I shouldn't have asked that question. That was one question I shouldn't have asked.
All right, check this out. To be taught, you have to be submissive, right? Do you think that it is a problem in relationships today? You think people have a hard time submitting to their significant other?
Yes. Men and women. Both spouses shouldn't submit to each other.
Yes. Why do you think they have such a hard time doing it, though?
Because everybody got pride.
It's Pride Month, too. By the way,
Oh my God, Lord
just let
Jesus.
y'all know. That's
I
why
know you was
I
down
got the
there too.
rainbow. No, don't watch your mouth. Okay, watch your mouth. Yeah. Then I think too, man. We living in a world where everybody think they supposed to be
That
the.
don't mean that because I said you were down there.
Yes, it does, nigga. You know, no, I'm not gonna say nothing to get canceled. All right. I hope y'all having a good time. Whoever participate, I'm gonna stay out of it. Yeah, but what I was gonna say is another thing is too, man. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want everybody to be into them, and I just think it's less compromise nowadays. That's why it's so hard for people to be submissive. Because if you've been doing something a certain way and you've been depending on yourself and nobody else, then it's gonna be hard for you to just give up that control like that. You know what I mean? And then I don't say bow down to somebody, but you know rearrange yourself or what is the word I'm looking for?
Rearrange yourself.
To the way they like things to what's pleasing to them. So yeah, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky, but I just say you gotta try. You know, if you really like that person, they make you happy, then yeah, be submissive to them. You know, if they ain't asking for nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? Then it's all good. I say do it. Now you asking me to, you know, have relations with your dog or something like that, and while you watch, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's not. That's just.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's foolishness.
Yeah,
Why
it
would
is.
you say that?
No, I'm just saying, just using it as a wild example. Like, it's something crazy and wild like that, then no, I can understand nobody being submissive to that. You know, unless that's what they into. But, yeah, if it's something reasonable, yeah, you got to bow down. And I don't say bow down, but you got to be open-minded and just say, you know what, I'm going to try that out. I'm willing to do that if that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's very important. But I just think so many people just on that, nah, I run this, it's going to be on my terms, my way or the highway type vibe. And I feel like they miss out sometimes. You push people away.
Correct. Because I know some. It seems like I done ran into a couple of people. It's my way or no way. But see, I know how to show them better than I can tell 'em.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's right. That's right. I don't know what that means, but I believe you
whatever.
though. But this one, what are 3 things you think should be taught in a relationship to your significant other?
Communication.
Mm.
Um, love
Yeah.
and trust.
Mm.
I gotta add one more. Discipline.
Well, I said 3, but okay.
I said I gotta add one more.
No. I said 3.
And I said I gotta add one
Well,
more.
take one of them out. You ain't gonna add nothing. You take one of them out. What's your top 3? What's your
discipline.
top 3?
Well, I take trust out then.
No.
Because if you got discipline, that means she can trust you.
No, it don't.
Yes.
If I take your car to get gas every week, that don't mean I ain't still out there in these streets. I'm just disciplined. I just make sure everything get done, but that don't mean
No, discipline means you ain't gonna have sex with nobody else.
And what? No, that does
Discipline
not
mean
mean.
when you see another woman walk in the room, you discipline not to do what you supposed to do.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Quit fighting against me now.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna let you have it. My 3 things would be, definitely communicate, patience, and compromise.
Who?
Communicate, have patience, and compromise. Those would be my 3 things that you have to ask or teach to somebody that should be taught to people when they enter a relationship. Because, I mean, like I said, to communicate, you talking to each other, you letting each other know what it is you like, don't like, you know what I'm saying, how you feel, whatever. Then patience, because you got to understand this person may not be on the same level as you.
You sure got you some patience.
What does that mean? You talking about I got patience?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm putting up with your ass. So, yeah, but my thing is, everybody know that's hard. Anybody know that's take a lot of patience.
Everybody say you got patience.
Yeah, so, but no, patience.
But it ain't hard, no. It is not hard.
To do it.
To put up with me.
Nope. No, you right, girl. You are easy going. I tell you, you like a what is it? A breeze, like a summer breeze, just So refreshing. Anyway, but yeah, communicate, patience. You know, because like I said, people not always on your level. Then you know it may take time for them to learn you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give them grace on that. And then, like I said, compromise. You know, be willing to give up some things for that person so they can be happy, and they should be willing to give up some things for you as well so you can be happy. And not saying that, you know, you can't, you may not have to change, you know. Sometimes, you know, that person that you're dating may be comfortable with the way you are. And, you know, it may not have to be a
Who would
compromise.
be comfortable the way you are? I just messing with you. Put your tongue back in your
Yeah,
mouth.
so, yeah, now, I mean, I know, I feel like I'm super easy to get along with. I think the only problem people have with me is because they don't like the fact that I am disciplined.
No, I don't think
So,
it's this. I think it's your mouth.
as I was saying, I think people have an issue with me because I'm disciplined. And, you know, when I have a certain routine and way of doing things, people they don't always get it. They looking like, well, you don't have to do that every day. And I'm like, no, I do. Like, that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. I feel like it's beneficial to me. And it ain't bothering you, so let me do my thing. But, you know, some people just kind of like, you know,
You
like
think
that
because they ain't disciplined?
part of it. And then they just think like for example, I get up early all the time. So it's just in my nature to get up early. I don't like staying in the bed long. I be want to get the day started. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If I've been up late night, yeah, of course I'm gonna sleep in. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, yo, I like to get up and get going, man. You know what I'm saying? Laying in the bed ain't gonna give me nothing. You know, maybe. But
That's why I think they be trying to keep you in the bed so you can
but see
do
what I'm
something.
saying? When people not disciplined or they don't have live a certain lifestyle, everything is just, you know, they just do stuff as they go. I don't like that. I like order. I like, you know, uh, organization. I like, you know, things to be laid out in front of me. I like to know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Other than I just do it
That's
as I
that
go.
ADD.
OCD. OCD.
ADD.
ADD.
I know, I'm just talking
Nigga,
shit.
I wish I had some tea left out.
You crazy.
But, yeah, let me ask you this. Did a man try to ever teach you?
No.
Ain't no man ever tried to come in a relationship and teach you nothing? Man, why you hard?
Talking about in a relationship or
Mm-hmm.
friendship?
Relationship. I'm talking about when you dating somebody and they was like, yo, let me teach you how I like to be loved or how I like this or like that. They just, okay. But you didn't try to do that to them?
What?
When you were dating somebody, did you try to teach them?
Mm-hmm.
What did you try to teach them?
And tell them what I like. This will make me happy.
You talking about how they had to shave your back hair? I know that's important to you. Girl, and when you let that thing grow, and then it'd be curly too. It'd be looking like a little baby fur coat back there, like you got some squirrel fur back there. You know, I'm glad you get that taken care of. So yeah, but okay. Other than the back hair, what else you try to teach them?
You said what now?
What else did you try to teach people when they date you? What you were trying to teach?
Just how to love me. I like actions. Actions speak louder than words. Don't tell me.
Do it like the Nike.
Yeah, just do it like Nike.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I agree.
You'll get a better person. You'll get a better Toya. Don't love me how you love the next girl and the girl before me and the girl before that and the girl before that. See what I like. I might like flowers. She might not.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I might just like the simple things. She might like baby Birkin.
That sounds nice.
So she might like material stuff. Like so. I might just want a love letter left in my car.
All right, you old school.
So
Do you like me? Check yes or check no. I like it. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay. Well, ain't no man ever tried to teach me.
what?
I can't answer that question.
A woman was just changing around for a woman. Have a
Oh
woman.
yeah. All the time. All the time. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I ain't met one that just didn't try to teach me something, and that's fine. Like I said, I get it. But yeah, I ain't never had that experience where they were just like, "Nah, you doing everything." Now they tell me that I'm doing things better than what they've ever had before, or something like that. But then it's still like certain things they want me to be specific about that they like, and they want me to
Man, I
handle
just feel like they just nitpicking. Then
it.
if
I
you better
agree. It
than
is a thin line.
if you better than what they have, and then they want to come with something else, then they just nitpicking because they know you gonna do it.
That might be part of it. I do think sometimes they be nitpicking. Because they looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, he willing to do whatever I want. So I'll just keep, pushing him and picking at him to do more. So yeah, I can see that. Especially like I said, if they know you willing to do anything for them, if they know you laid back and chill, you ain't gonna give them no trouble, they will definitely nitpick and just, it's just like they gotta have something to fuss out. It's almost like they don't want you to be or think that you perfect. So they like, I gotta mess with you on something.
Or instead of just going with the flow.
I mean, but like I said, if you like your toilet seat to be a certain way, you might like the toilet seat up, you might like it down. I like to keep it down in mine. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm putting all the toilet seats down in your house, and you look like, hey, we keep the toilet seat up in here, better player. I'm like, okay. So I mean, it's weird to me, but
But I can understand why the toilet seat down. They keep the smell inside the toilet. To me,
but I just think too, like, people can, just flop down on it, sit on it, like that stuff.
flop down.
Yeah, be sitting all hard on the toilet seat, making it loose, and the screws in the back. You know what I'm saying? Just
When they open it, they gonna still flop down on it.
big body. You know what I'm saying? Just boom, big body with the toilet. But I like the toilet seats down. I think it look better. I don't know about the smell, but unless you come over and use it, then I know it be having the smell. But I'm saying normally, yeah, I like the toilet seat down. Huh?
Why you be lying?
What I say?
You know I don't stink.
I ain't say all that.
Whatever.
I ain't say all that. You got some more questions? Take your time. This is the Real Spirit After Dark podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are on Facebook, okay, at the Real Spirit After Dark podcast. We are YouTube at the Real Spirit podcast #3, and you can find us on the Pulse Network, not Puss, but Pulse Network on Roku TV. It's all free.
Do you think some women feel like you should already know?
Yes, and I hate that. Why would you assume that? And that's why I tell women all the time. They thinking like, okay, if I just came out of this situation, let's just say this dude handled me a certain way, and they liked it, right? They're assuming that the next man gonna be able to do the same thing, but you have never shared that with him. You never told him that. And then some women don't like to share information because they feel like, oh, he gonna look at me differently. So now you just, you know what I'm saying, just stuck. Not saying stuck, but you choosing not to talk to the person and get them on the right path, and they could be better. You let them do their thing, and you looking like, man, I ain't really feeling that. So yes, I feel like women should definitely speak their mind. You definitely should let the man know, how you feel, how you like it, how you want it. Like I said, whether it's finances, affection, you know what I'm saying, whatever, communication. I had to work on my communication skills. You know what I'm saying. So I'm getting better at that. So yeah, all of it play a part, and women should speak their mind and ask for those things instead of just going to the cheese aisle and getting cheese. And I had a joke with this. Damn, I missed a joke. God damn it. Damn, I had a good joke with the cheese. But anyway, my point is though, just don't eat what they like. Tell them how you like to eat it. There you go. You heard what I said? Just don't eat what they like. Tell them how you like to eat it. Shit. Who would ever drop the ball on that one? Bum, 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 bum. Drop one of Cool's bombs. All right. You got some more questions?
No.
That's it?
Go ahead. Ask some more questions.
All right. Let me ask you this. What have you learned from previous relationships that you use today?
What you said?
What have you learned from previous relationships, your past relationships that you use today?
Um, Try to find someone that give you that same energy or show you the love that you want up front instead of kind of teaching them, because some people just don't want to be taught. And if you teach them, they'll probably sometimes renege on it or fight you on it, or and it can be simple stuff. It can be just you can just it can be just real simple. It don't have to be materialistic things.
Right.
It can just be simple stuff. But
But
some people try to fight you on it, and so
but
I
what
just rather just end up just talking to somebody that's gonna show me what I want up top.
no, I said, but what have you learned from previous relationships that you use to this day?
I just told you. What you mean?
Like, did somebody teach you how to maybe cook something that you now do and you didn't know before you met them,
Well, back in the
or
day, I say back in the day when I was younger, this older guy taught me how to cook.
okay, sugar daddy alert. By the way, ladies, it's sugar daddy season. So go to the website sugardaddy.com, or you can go to sugarslim.com and click on Sweet and Low, and you'll know. All right. Sorry, had to do a little advertising right there. So what I was saying is, for example, one thing I learned from previous relationships is organization, and don't put off today. No, damn it. Don't put off tomorrow. Don't put off what you can do. God damn, I can't
You
remember
should
this
know
shit.
that by heart. It ain't meant for you to say it, boy.
Don't put off something for tomorrow what you can do today. So I learned that from a previous relationship. I learned a lot of stuff from my previous relationships. Whether it's certain type of foods that I never ate, or different locations they might have shared with me that I didn't know about, or like I said, organizational skills. You know what I'm saying? They taught me certain things to help me get organized, and I was like, oh, okay, I ain't never think of it like that. Whether it's filing paperwork, keeping up with stuff, all that type of junk. I just feel like that was very, informative, and I appreciate them for teaching me. So I've taken a lot of stuff from previous relationships, that I still apply today. hmm
Okay.
Yeah, like what type of baby oil to use, you know what I'm saying? Where to go to get the certain draws they like, all that stuff.
No, but you go to Target and get me some of that doggone
You like them granny panties.
Yeah, I like granny panties.
Look like you're going to float off when the wind comes.
Because when I'm in bed, I don't wear them anyway. So.
Nasty. Nobody want to hear all that, player. You ain't got no more questions?
I ain't nasty. They like that.
Oh, stop it. Right. Is teaching a way of control.
No.
Why you say that?
Because I don't want to. Everybody don't want to be loved the next. Like the next. Some people like attention and affection. Some people don't care nothing about it.
So I'm saying, do you think? So you don't think it's a way of controlling something?
No.
Okay.
You must think that.
It just depends on what they're trying to teach them. It can be a tool to control somebody. You know what I mean? Depending on what their intentions are. So it's like you saying, hey, I like this to be done a certain way.
No, I ain't talking about, see, what you talking about. We talking about two different things. I'm not talking about I'm talking about showing me love. Meaning, I like stuff the certain way. If you clean up the house, you just clean up the house. It don't matter if you put that picture on that wall and that picture on that wall. It's up. That's what I'm talking about. We're talking about two different things.
Yeah, I need you to focus on my question. I don't know what the hell you talking about. My question
I know what
was,
the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, that ain't what I'm talking about though. My question is teaching a way of control, like controlling the person in a relationship, because you're telling them what you want and how you like certain things. So some people may be like,
do girl or a do boy.
Just say what?
They're just a do girl or a do boy. Meaning I got somebody that do in and everything for me, and won't tell me no. I said that's a do girl or a do boy.
Yes. But what I was saying is, like, for example, if I'm dating somebody and I'm like, well, look, if you want to date me, this is what I like. So it's like I'm telling them this. So now it's like a way of control.
Yeah, that's control. But it shouldn't be brought like this. I'm teaching me how to love. To me, is teach me do things, run my bath water, massage my back. That's the best thing you can ever do for me. I don't know about nobody else, but for me, massage my back with the neck problems I have, baby. Oh Lord, I do whatever you need me to do. But
Y'all heard that, then you feel?
put your tongue in your mouth.
Bust it wide open if you rub her back. Bust it wide open if you rub her back. She'll bust it wide open. If
I ain't said bust it wide open.
She'll bust it. She said you do anything. You said I will do anything you want me to do. That means she'll bust it wide open. If you come and rub her back, you gotta make sure that squirrel fur ain't on attached. Cause that squirrel fur, that thing napping back there, but you gotta brush that, comb that for you. Okay, I'm sorry. Right. Yeah, but I think some people may use it as a way of controlling another person. But yeah, I think.
Yeah, if you coming out the bed saying I need you to be this certain way, if you date me, meaning when I mean teach me, meaning like you can have a girl, like okay, you can have a girl, and just say you a big dog top lawyer. And y'all go to galleys and different places and events.
Right.
And she don't have, you like her, she's well presented.
Right.
But the way she talk, you don't like it.
Right.
Okay. So instead of not taking her, it's either you teach her how to present herself, or you just tell her to shut the fuck up while y'all there. It's just be quiet the whole time. One or the other. You either tell her how to shut the fuck up and be quiet, or you tell her how to present herself and talk in a room full of people, intelligent people.
All right. What if she doesn't listen though, or he doesn't listen?
No, he gonna listen. Cause he the one gotta take his girl to these parties. So she need to listen. Or if she can't listen, just tell her to shut the fuck up.
I hope she does that. I hope she does that.
He ain't gonna take her no more. And he gonna have another woman wrapped around his me, her them.
You said around his meat? Did you say you gonna have another one wrapped around his meat?
I didn't say that.
Wow.
I said around his arm.
What type of time you on? What type of time you on? Remember, y'all, if you rub her back, she'll bust it open. She'll bust it open. She'll bust it open. Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. I thought I was.
You gonna teach me?
Oh yeah, no, I had a definition to teach. Show or explain to someone how to do something. That's what the definition of teach is. So, we talking about episode 63, teach me. Telling people how we want to be treated in relationships and loved on and all that. You know what I'm saying? What type of affection and energy we want the other person to display towards us. That's what we're talking about. So, let me ask you this. If you meet a man who seems like he got all this stuff together, and for the most part, he treats you the way you like to be treated, and you never even said anything, you never had to break any rules, would you still, like, let's say let's say he does something simple like, when he clip his fingernails and toenails or something, he just, he bad about cleaning them up, but that's a pet peeve of yours, but he does everything else so well. Like, he hitting all the marks. Would you say something to him about it? Why? Because he doing all the other good stuff?
Yep, and once he keeps seeing me doing it, he gonna eventually click and say, oh, damn, I know she tired of picking up my toenails behind me. The broom man, I'm not touching the broom and the dustpan touching it. I'm not touching it.
No, I'm just saying.
But eventually, I feel like if he got common sense, he gonna eventually... If he got common sense, it's gonna eventually click in his hand. Like, damn, she always sweeping up. Let me sweep my own shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I ran out of tea. So yeah, no, I feel you. But a lot of people don't have common sense nowadays. He type of cat probably be like, oh, she
Or
don't.
I ain't gonna say common sense. I'm gonna say self-awareness.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna say self-awareness.
Yeah, I feel like some cats just be like, oh, she don't mind doing it for me, and they'll just keep doing it. Stupid, man. Big stupid. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, but no, I feel you. Let me see. Do you feel like men have a hard time telling women what they like, or do you think nowadays men just come out the gate and tell them, or they just don't say anything at all?
Those men come out the gate nowadays.
What they be saying at the gate?
It's just all type of stuff.
Share it. Tell us.
They want to be taken care of, baby. They want to be the
What?
princess. It seems like they want to be some of the stuff they say out their mouth. It seems like they want to be the princess.
So they feel like women should be catering to them?
Yeah.
They feel like they the prize, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
They want meals every day.
Mm.
You ain't even going together. You in the dating stage. It should be that woman's choice to cook for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't giving her. I feel like you got to give every woman a reason. Because cooking is hard. And I feel like you got to give that woman a reason to just want to cook for you like that. And take the time out, because it take time to cook. It take a couple of hours to cook.
Mm-hmm. Well,
especially if you cooking a real meal.
I mean, yeah. That's true. So me and
they want you to cook for them.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. They want you to buy them clothes, shoes, get them money. I guess they want the same thing that the women be wanting, which that's understandable, but I feel like it come with time. I feel like you the man, you should give that woman a reason to do all these things for you.
Well, just for the record, Sweet and Low don't want anything from y'all ladies but your time. And if you need a sugar daddy to take care of your problems and issues that you're having, call me at 1-800-SLIM-SUGAR. That's 1-800-SLIM-SUGAR. All right. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Yeah.
Amen.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just times to change. You know, these dudes out here, man, they all a little more feminine, a little soft. I guess it from being up on their mama some all the time, they always feel like the woman supposed to step in like the mama or something and take care of them. You know, cook for them, bathe them, lay their clothes out, iron them. I'm like, man, y'all doing too much, dog. And all y'all gotta do is just give them their pipe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't doing nothing else in return, so.
Maybe it take more than that.
I don't know, a lot of these folks crashing out over that pipe. But
Episode 64 on the Real Spirit After Dark next Saturday. The power of the D.
all right. Y'all heard her. That's her episode. Saturday, not next Saturday, this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday, yeah, this Saturday.
June 28th, The Real Spirit After Dark.
The power
episode 64, Power of the D. So, ladies, y'all, make sure y'all take your notes and write this stuff down. Ayo gonna teach y'all, because trust me, don't nobody know the D better than her.
No, not me, because I don't do nothing.
Her name should have started with a D, because she loves the D.
No, I don't. Not that bad.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, anything like pickles, pencils, banana.
Fuck you, man.
No,
I don't. He don't make me move. That's the problem.
They banned her from Publix.
I don't even care how good it look. It do not make me jump, move, nothing like that. It's the affection and love you give me that make me move. I move mountains, but.
Okay, that's a good question. So, in a relationship, which one do you value more? A man that takes care of you, or a man that put that thing on you?
Man that take care of me.
So you rather have that over the D?
Yeah, I can make it work.
All right, good.
I can make it work because, he got to get old. And that thing ain't going to work how it used to when I first met him. So.
Well, yeah, but the technology now, they got stuff out here for that stuff.
That's what I said.
You seen my cabinet. I'm on everything. I'm trying to cut through wood with this stuff. But diamond cutter. That's what I need to change my name. Diamond D. Yeah. Diamond Dallas Stud. DDS. I like it. No, Diamond Dallas Slim. That's what it was called. DDS. Diamond Dallas Slim.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. We ain't got them 5 more minutes left. Hang on in there. It's almost over. But we do need to advertise some more. So, yeah, once again, y'all make sure that y'all come out, man, this podcast week. Who sent me a text message? Who was it? Oh, somebody got the wrong number. Lord. Y'all free quit texting me. All right? The sugar daddy business on for the ladies. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay, as I was saying earlier though. Yeah, but let's advertise, right? So yeah, this week is podcast inaugural. Let me get the flyer because I don't want to say nothing wrong. You know I'm retarded. Where the flyer at? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this week, hosted by the Pulse Network, the inaugural podcast festival hosted by Creed 63. It will be at 1603 5th Avenue North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203. Like I said, they'll be out there all week, but June 28th, the Real Spirit podcast and the Real Spirit After Dark podcast will be out there live. Y'all will get to see us in person. You know what I'm saying? You think some women gonna throw some panties on the stage? Okay. All right. That's cool.
But anyway.
Yeah.
We only got a few more minutes. But go ahead.
Right. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all show up, man. Show us some love. We're gonna be out there. We hit the stage at 11:50 a.m. and we won't leave until 12:40 p.m. So y'all come and check out, the Real Spirit After Dark podcast as well as the Real Spirit podcast with my boy, the ologist, Chocolate Obama. He will be there, ladies. So y'all ain't got to wonder or wish. Y'all can come and get some of that chocolate dish. You thought I was gonna say something else. So yeah. So y'all come on through. And like I said, your boy, a.k.a. Sugar Slim, a.k.a. Sweet and Low, will be out there in the building, a.k.a. Cold Steel. That's me. I'll be out there, man, you know what I'm saying, signing autographs, kissing babies, whatever it is y'all need me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be out there showing love. Seeing my people in person, I can't wait. And meet some new people. I don't know who don't know about this podcast by now. But if you didn't, you will find out June 28th. So y'all check it out. But the event is all week. So go out there and show love. It's free. Once again, it's free. So you ain't gotta worry about paying any money. I know y'all broke out there. So yeah, y'all go for free, man, and meet some people, network, get some ideas, share some ideas, and yeah, it's going down. Yeah. All right. So once again, also for us, episode 63, Teach Me. You can find this episode on Facebook at The Real Spirit Podcast. Also, you can find it on YouTube at The Real Spirit Podcast number 3. Okay. And then you can also find it on the Pulse Network, which is on Roku TV. That's also free. And you can watch us on your television. You get to see all this on the big screen. If you got a little screen, never mind.
So you going to spend the rest of our time just advertising?
No, that's it. I just want to make sure, we supposed to promote. So, yeah, y'all come and check us out, man. June 28th is going down. I'm so excited.
You excited for real?
Yeah, I'm cut up. I'm finna embarrass y'all.
I'm just going to walk up the damn stage.
Woo!
I don't think you on
Flex.
drugs.
Big flex.
They don't think you on drugs.
Yes, that's the point. I am on drugs. Everybody know that. I lost my chapstick somewhere too.
But anyway, so.
Yeah, but y'all check it out, man. Yeah, Ayo gonna be out there. Hopefully she won't get locked up by then. And so it should be cool. She should be out there. I'm gonna be there. Like I said, the ologist gonna be out there. And yeah, man, y'all come on through and show us some love, man. We looking forward to it.
Do you think, I don't know if I asked this, but do you think teaching somebody is very, put your tongue back in your mouth?
It got a mind of its own. No, it got a mind of its own. If you're trying to look at the camera. Go ahead, though. Sweet and Low. Go
I
ahead.
don't even want to say that no more. I'm good.
No, he said, yeah, go on, man.
Mm-mm.
It's time anyway. But yeah, all right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Episode 63.
He did right where he said he wasn't gonna do y'all, but he did it.
What'd I do?
I called him out 3 seconds ago.
What you talking about, Willis?
Whatever.
What I did 3 weeks ago.
I said 3 minutes ago.
What I did?
Let's go. Y'all have a good night.
I ain't far. That was the couch. I ain't do that.
I see y'all next. Well, y'all won't see us. We won't be airing because we're gonna be live.
Yeah, Saturday show now.
So if you want to see the power of the D, you will have to come out there and join us.
Yeah.
If you want to see that episode.
Yeah. And you just want to see some D, come on out there. It's gonna be there out live, June 28th, 11:50 a.m. We going hard, representing. Okay. All right, this is the unprofessional part of the show. I'm gonna get up now. I'm so sorry.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. But Lord, help him, Lord. Help him, Lord.